Hello everybody, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to unlock housing. If you're anything like me, you're like, how the hell do I get housing? How many houses can I buy? What are the houses like? How does furniture work? This is definitely a feature that I have been incredibly excited to dig into and farm for stuff and really kit my house out. So I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm also going to show you the houses that you can buy, but don't worry, I will give you a warning before we get into that in case you just want to see them for yourself for the first time. And then I'm also going to show you inside the house that I ended up purchasing, and I'm going to show you placing furniture and how that works. So the way that you unlock the ability to purchase your own house is through doing the main story. So if you're like me, you avoid the main story at all costs. You do everything else possible before you do the main story. Well, if you want to get a house, you're going to have to do it. It's part of the quest called Of Rats and Raiders. This is going to send you on a task to defeat a man called Derek. Now, you have a little bit of a run-in with him on a kind of bridge area. It's a segregated part in around Marinus Keep, and that is where you fight him and he runs away from you. The next part of the quest is going to take you into chasing him down into the sewers. That's where he is. This is a whole new area for you to explore, new enemies for you to fight, so definitely enjoy doing that. But when you do get to the end of this area, you are going to fight Derek for real, and it's going to be a full-on boss fight. Once you do end up defeating him, there's going to be a cutscene that plays where they essentially say, okay, you proved that you're kind of cool and not a the horrible thing that we don't want anything near us, because they really don't seem to like us in this game. And they will say, you did a good job, you did us a favor, we're going to allow you to purchase property in our town. At that point, that is when you have the housing unlocked, and you can go ahead and make your way to Sacrament to see for yourself. So when you do make it to Sacrament, you're going to be able to look at your map and you're going to be able to see 3 houses. So you'll be able to see where they are and you'll be able to follow them on the map. The first house is going to be just down here past where you would go to the rookery, and you're going to see these little ladders right here. Climb up and boom, there is the house. Now this is the house that I did end up buying, so you're not going to see the price here, but normally you will go here and it will tell you how much it costs. This house is 20 silver, so this is the cheapest one, and I will end up showing you inside and stuff after I show you the other houses. The other house that you're going to have access to is just right in the town square, right in front of the Whisper, and it's this one over here. This is called the Homestead, and this is 25 silver, just 5 silver than the other one. I assume it's a little bit bigger. Obviously, I do not own this one, so I'm just going to assume that it's bigger. But this is a really nice location. It's super close to the guy where you can upgrade the entire town, which is this dude. You're right in the town square. You've got the war room next to you. And of course, the Whisper is just down here. Now, the final house that you're going to be able to buy is just up these stairs in a wonderful location next to the prison and where they hang people. And there's literally a cage connected to your house. But it is the most expensive one. It's called the Manor, and it is 30 silver. So I assume this one is obviously the biggest. I assume that they're just doing their prices based on how big they are, not what they're close to. Or I don't know if they could be flooded or something, but this is definitely the biggest one, and this is 30 silver, so they're actually pretty reasonable. I don't know if that sounds ridiculous that I'm calling them reasonable, but they do seem pretty reasonable. It's not totally out of reach, and you kind of learn quite early on that if you sell a lot of stuff, you can end up really having plenty of money available for you. So you only have access to those 3 as of early access launch right now. But now that I know what it looks like, I can kind of see where there would be houses that we can buy. Of course, people also need to live in the town, the people that live here. But like this building, for example, I could totally see this being a building that you end up being able to buy. And as you walk around, you'll start noticing different places where you're like, oh yeah, this is probably also gonna be a player housing at some point. Like this building, for example, even has a little bit of a sign outside of it, so maybe you're going to be able to purchase this one as a house as well. But you'll know what I mean if you run around the city. you totally see places that you're like, yeah, I think we're going to end up living there. And I assume there's going to be more than 3 houses. I mean, maybe there won't be, but we're only here in early access. So I'm sure they're going to be adding more options for us to buy later on. So that is how you unlock housing. That's where the houses are. That's how much they cost. Now I'm going to take you to my house, which is the smallest one. So I actually thought it might be kind of nice to see what exactly the smallest one is like, because you might be thinking, I really need the 30 silver one. I don't have any choice. And you can sell these houses. Like, you do have the option to sell it. I don't want to press this button just in case. It just does it. But you can sell them and get some money back. But inside the house is really not that small. So in here, I've already got a couple things. I've got a little storage container where you can put different consumables. I also picked up this table and this chair because, I don't know, it seemed like a good idea. You can indeed sit in the chairs, so I can sit here with my baguette and my wine and have a good time. You also do have an upstairs. This is where I'm currently have my storage chests. I'm probably going to put a bed here. I did end up getting this little candlestick thingy, but I'll probably end up putting a bed here and decorating this out. But as of right now, I just have a lot of storage, a lot of stuff. These are the big chests that hold 20, and these are the smaller ones that hold 10. So I just have a couple of chests. I'm probably going to end up having a whole freaking wall of chests at this at this rate. But this is what the small house is. It's not that bad. I think there's enough space here to kind of do stuff with. You are going to run into trouble when you end up wanting to put like anvils in here and stuff like that. But as just a house where you can put your own storage, you can get a bed, you can mess around with decorating, I think it works very well. So I'll just show you how placing furniture and stuff works real quick. It actually puts it to your quick select items. You can see that the table and the chair are in here. So you just put it on your quick select, you bring it out, and then you have the ability to spin it around. Now you can lock the direction, so then I can move around like this, and you can rotate the furniture. So it's actually really easy to get that angle that you want. And then whenever you do want to place it, you can just put it down like so. And bada bing, bada boom. So now we can put the chair in here. And same thing, we can lock the rotation, turn it around, get the chair into a spot that we want it, and boom, there we go. And then you've placed it. And you can pick this up at any time and move it as much as you want. What I'm really hoping to see with houses that I would love to be an option that they add is like wallpaper and flooring and tapestries and rugs. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be rugs and stuff like that, and probably tapestries. I don't know. But I would love to see all of that stuff. That would be incredible. But if you're worried about having to save up 25 or 30 silver, this is what the 20 silver house looks like. I think it's really cute. I think it's super cute, plenty of space to get you started. You can sell it eventually when you do want to move to a bigger one. And personally, it is my favorite location. I mean, look at this. Look how cute it is. You got your little washing line over there, your little lantern. You're right above the water wheel. I think it's adorable. But there you have it, a little house tour on top of how you get access to housing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about your house. What have you got? I want to know everything about your house. If you have a picture and you want to tweet it at me or put it in our Discord, please do that. I would love to see. Thank you guys so much, and I will speak to you later. Bye. Ooh, it's so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. I am so happy. I'm so happy. It's so cute.